welcome to the preview and the predicted lineup. Arsenal against Crystal Palace tomorrow night. Premier League football back at the Emirates, and yeah, listen, yeah. So as you know, tomorrow night we take on Crystal Palace in the Premier League again. Premier League football back in M5. Of course, I'm going to the game tomorrow. I'm absolutely shattered today, man. You know, it's been a long weekend. It's been a good weekend in terms of an Arsenal perspective. You know, getting 4 past Ipswich and, you know, being in around second spot as much as we can, you know, because we can't afford to slip up and finish third to a team like Forest or Newcastle or Aston Villa, even, you know, climbing back up the hill for Champions League football again next season. So, yeah, I mean, we have nothing left to lose. Do you know what I'm saying? We kind of have to go with a full... we kind of have to go with our somewhat full team. I feel Arteta is going to probably, you know, rest a few players with PSG in mind in a few weeks' time. Because if we get anyone injured in this game and you're sitting there thinking, fuck, he's out for the PSG game, or do you know what I'm saying? You've got to be a bit weary of that kind of stuff. And yeah, I feel we need to play. We need to give players an opportunity in this game. I feel it's not what I feel Arteta would do. That's more of a case on what I would do. You know, I'd be giving players opportunities. I'd be, you know, sitting there looking at the bench, looking at that young lad that come on the other day, Nathan Butler or Oyedeji, and thinking, do you want to start your first game for us against Palace? And it could quite possibly happen, to be fair. And listen, I feel I'd make changes to the lineup. I'd give, you know, players a go. I would, but then you got to look on the flip side of it. It is a London derby against a good Palace side who can cause you problems. Now, I don't 100% know whether Crystal Palace are going to play their full-strength team or not, because they have Saturday in mind, a huge semi-final clash against Aston Villa. Their fans, supporters, manager, players are going to be looking at that one thinking, forget the Arsenal game. We want to win the cup. You know, we want to win the FA Cup. And I think Palace have a good chance at it as well. You know, Villa, don't get me wrong, are an absolute unbelievable side. But Palace can grind results out of nowhere. You know, Palace can grind out results that no one expected. Do you know what I'm saying? You know, Palace is just that kind of team. They can do that to teams. They can absolutely humiliate teams. That's what I like about Palace. You know, I think they're a good run football club. They've got good fans. That's an important thing about football. You know, support is good, atmosphere is really good. Apparently their away end is one of the best in the Premier League. So I'll find out that for myself tomorrow. Just don't get another draw where I'm going to a Premier League game and that's another draw. If it is a draw, then it is what it is, so be it. If a draw means we beat PSG, if a defeat means we beat PSG, so be it. It's the way we fucking lose the game that matters. So we do have to go into the game with the right attitude as well, like we want to win. You know, have the winning mentality in us. You know, keep going, do what we did from the Madrid game, from the Ipswich game, etc., etc. You know, we just got to keep going, and we just can't give up in this moment in time. So, listen, I would play a bit of a weakened team. I would make a few changes, but I can't see Arteta making changes such as bringing in players like Nathan Butler or Oyedeji for this. I just can't see Arteta doing it. You know, I know what Arteta's like. He's stubborn like that. You know, he wouldn't dare give a player like Oyedeji a chance, and yet he's only played not even 5 minutes of football this season. Come off the bench for about a minute in the Champions League game against Zagreb, and I think he was on for about 3 minutes against Ipswich. So, actually got a shot over the bar to be fair with you. So, but yeah, listen, this is the lineup I would go with personally. I think it's the lineup I think Arteta's going to go with. It's a lineup that I'd like to see. You know, And yeah, so listen, with that said, let's get into the lineup. Starting off in goal, David Raya. Very straightforward choice for me. That doesn't change at all. So he stays the same. Into the back four, left back, I'm going to Zinchenko. I feel for this game, pretty straightforward. I thought he'd come in for Lewis Skelly on the weekend and I've done quite well. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you're playing him at left back, you'll probably be up against the likes of Ismail Assar or whoever is at left back to be, whoever is at that right wing for Palace. But listen, Zinchenko at left back, you can't be risking Lewis Skelly in this. You just can't. Simple as that. Left centre back, Jakub Kiwior. Again, a very straightforward choice. You've got no one else, so he's got to play. Next to him, William Saliba. I do think he will keep his place. I do think he will play. But I'd bring him off with about 20 minutes to go if we're winning the game. You know, to rest him up for that PSG game because, yeah, listen, we're going to need him. Simple. But he starts in this game for me. Right back, I'd bring back in Jurgen Timber for this game. I feel him not playing on the weekend is a big indication that he's going to be using this. And listen, probably starting. Ben White looked a bit all over the place against Ipswich, if I'm quite honest with you. He didn't look himself, so for me it's Timber. And I feel Timber is the better one out of the two, if I'm quite honest with you. So that's straightforward for me. Moving into the midfield, first of all, Thomas Partey wasn't even brought on off the bench against Ipswich. He was on the bench, but he wasn't used. Arteta's going to want to use him in this game, and I think he will because of the PSG game. Of course, he is suspended for the first leg, so I don't know what he's doing there, but yeah, he starts, simple. Just in front of him, Declan Rice. I feel he will keep his place. I feel you can't drop the man out of the team at the moment. It's simple. He's been our best player for 3 or 4 games now. Simple. He starts. In the attacking three, on the left-hand side, Martinelli. I wouldn't change that. You could argue bring Sterling in for the game. I just can't see Raheem Sterling even getting the start this season anymore. I don't think Arteta has trust in him. I don't think Arteta, likes him. I don't think Arteta believes in Sterling as much as he does Martinelli or Trossard or whoever plays out there. That's just what I believe. That's literally what I believe. Martinelli on the left, through the middle, Odegaard. And they need the captain's performance. Dreadful against Ipswich in that first half. Second half, he woke up a little bit. And listen, is what it is. On the right hand side, Ethan Nwaneri. I'll bring him into the team for this game. Give Saka the rest he needs because my Jesus Christ, he was getting absolutely fucking taught. Oh my God. That tackle that Leeds Davis done on him has to be one of the worst challenges I've ever seen in the Premier League. Mad, absolute crazy. And it's the same sport that he got injured in as well. He's sitting on the bench with like an ice pack around him, and apparently he's fine. I wouldn't risk him for this one area. And then up front as the main striker, Leandro Trossard. I'd leave him in the side. You might argue, but where's Moreno and whatnot? I can't see Moreno starting in this, if I'm quite honest with you. I say do what you did with Partey and Timber. And rest Moreno the whole game. He can be on the bench if he's needed. But listen, that's what I would do anyway. So listen, big game. Of course, it's a must-win game. I want to win the game. Let's go and get the job done. I've got a busy schedule tomorrow as well, so I don't know if I'll be able to do a matchday vlog. If I can, I can, and I will. If I can. If I can't, I can't. So I'm adjusting it now. So listen, leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you lot soon. I'm out of here.